policy as far as anything you've got to say, completely anonymous, and everyone's just like, anonymous, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's hilarious. It could be just like one person.
Yeah, that's true.
It probably is one person.
One person, and it's just like the
Nah, there's no
handwriting's all
fun
the
in
same.
that. There's no fun in doing it on your own.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, I think it's a small group.
I think there's a few things you can... Look, the suggestion box is a great idea. I think it's a great place for workplace sort of things. But clearly your workplace is taking the piss out of it.
So it's not
there are a bunch of suggestion box terrorists.
Yeah, right.
Some have been terrorizing your suggestion box. Is what he's been doing.
He got there.
So what
Let's wait for that.
I think what you could always do is put the suggestion box not in a hidden area. Put it in a place that people don't
Like
see
within
what
your eyesight kind of thing.
People don't see what your suggestions are, okay?
Yeah.
The paper's all the same, you just write it. But you see who's actually putting stuff in there.
So put a security
if there's a group
camera.
of 3 people that are constantly doing that,
Yeah.
you know, it's like these 3 people are just being fuckbags.
But surely they might just wait for your lunch break.
Maybe. But then at least you're limiting what you're seeing people like they're purposely doing.
It may at least reduce the,
But
it's
it's
the
bleeding.
I like that they were physically screwing with the suggestion box, putting it over a paper shredder.
Yeah.
Like, let's
This is
hold
what
it
I
out.
think of your
So, like,
suggestions.
they're just picking it up and they're taking it anywhere, or they're bringing in a paper shredder and putting it
I
under
mean,
there.
the other
Yeah.
option is to not do it, and then you get nothing anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to do something. I think you're being proactive, which is
They're
great.
trying to do something positive.
Yeah. Well-
but they've opened Pandora's box by having a suggestion box, essentially.
I don't think that they've received any positive information, considering
Doesn't sound like
all
it.
they've gotten is bad suggestions.
But
To me, that suggests that the suggestion box is not a good idea. Like, that's the only thing you can come to an agreement with.
That's true.
from
But
the suggestions.
I think before you get rid of it, put it in a place that you can see.
Do you remember at our high school
Yeah.
we had a suggestion box?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They started it. I don't know if you ever saw this. I remember walking past and somebody had shoved a pizza slice into the suggestion box.
Oh, really?
And I was like, look, pizza is a great suggestion.
Pizza for all.
Maybe not a literal piece of pizza in the box.
Even the
though.
box.
It's like if I put it in here, pizza will eventuate everywhere.
It's like a wishing board, yeah.
So guess what? We didn't understand what you were trying to say from this pizza. So is it a pizza day? Is that what you want?
Either that
More
or they,
pineapple in
Yeah,
school?
right.
Is that what it
either
is?
that or they ran out of paper and wrote their suggestion on the
the
base
back
of
of
the
it.
pizza. I don't know.
So
But
what was the suggestion box supposed to be for? Like, can you
Just-
improve? Like,
like what do you as students
We want
think
a
that we
table
need to
tennis
do better?
table.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I put something in. They got rid of vanilla Coke from the suggestion box from the vending machine. So I was like,
vanilla Coke,
so,
pizza.
so I opened a can of vanilla Coke and I poured it into the suggestion box.
And they look at it as like, they just want more Coke.
Actions
It's
speak
like,
more
it's,
than
it's like,
words.
no, taste it. It tastes vanilla and goodness.
So did you get your vanilla Coke back?
It did come back, but I don't think it was because of me. I think it
think
was just
It could have been. There could have been like 20 suggestions for vanilla Coke.
true. It was popular at my
Backed by
school.
popular demand.
That's an interesting, and that's using it for, it's not exactly like, I'm thinking we can, save the world. You're not trying to save the world with these suggestion boxes.
No.
We're just trying to make the workplace or the school a better
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
I thought maybe with this particular workplace there could be an incentive program.
Yeah.
So essentially, like the best suggestion gets a $20 voucher for I don't know,
Yeah, but then
JB
how
Hi-Fi
do
or
you
something
claim
like
it?
that.
though? It's anonymous.
Well, I made people sign their names on it. Like, that doesn't have to be anonymous.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe if you have an incentive program and then make it not anonymous.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
best suggestion of the month gets a $20 voucher.
what if
then you
the
might actually
suggestion-
get some good suggestions.
Yes.
What if the suggestion's like this guy's an asshole when you put your sign your name on it?
Barry Crocker needs a promotion. He deserves a promotion. He's been working here for 15 years.
And nobody even
Barry
knows.
Crocker
nobody,
is
nobody-
manager material. I've been saying it since day dot.
Nobody even recognizes his good work. That's why you don't see him on the books.
no.
He does all this good work, and no one
No,
recognizes
but
him.
if I was to complain about you and sign my name on it, I'm not going to get a voucher for saying, hey, that real Marcus is a real piece of shit.
$20 voucher to JB.
That's a great suggestion, you know what I mean? I'm sure if there was an incentive, people might be like, okay, well, I'm going to maybe actively think about this because
Yeah.
I'd love a $20 voucher.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd be more incentivized to
That's a good idea.
chuck something in.
I feel like every time I try to do those quizzes just a questionnaire, you could win this. I'm like, I start to imagine my life with that thing.
Exactly.
It was just like, we bought a pram and it was just like, I'll take this survey and you'll receive $150. You could receive $150 back from your recent purchase.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do this survey. I'm like, yeah, answer it all seriously. I'm like, hit submit. And I'm like, wow.
It cuts of Tom's imagining lying on his bed.
150 bad boys back in my bank account. What am I going to do with that money? Like, I already just picture
already
my
started
life
spending it.
with that. So it would make me want to do it.
Absolutely.
Quick question about your work. Do you guys have, this is slightly off topic,
Yeah.
maybe it's on topic, have any sort of incentivized programs within your work for the staff members? I can give an example, what I mean.
Yeah, give us one.
every month we have like we have a morning tea where someone stands up, like one of the guys, and he gives out. It's called like the golden coffee cup, and it's pretty much just for anybody that's seen just doing things around the work, like cleaning, like emptying the dishwasher, doing this, just like doing their part.
Does the same guy give out the golden coffee cup?
He's always the same guy. He's always.
He's like, now I know you're all eager to know who's going to get the golden coffee cup.
Yeah, well, it works on a suggestion base, so everyone emails in their suggestions on who should win it.
Okay,
so you can like submit a candidate.
Yeah, you submit a candidate for that. It's like this person always empties out the dishwasher, always does this, always does that, whatever it is. And every time someone wins the cup, they win I think they win like a free coffee from the cafe that's around the corner from our work, as well as they get the trophy, and with the trophy, they add a little piece of themselves onto the trophy.
What do you mean?
Well, they cut their flesh off.
Yeah, they add a little bit of like flair to it. So, for example, this
is it a literal
trophy,
golden cup?
Yeah.
Is it a trophy or a mug?
It started off as a mug.
Okay.
Right now, it's the size of it's like a meter high.
It's like the Stanley Cup.
Wow,
It's
that's
like-
huge.
It's got like right now, it's got like a blue tractor on the bottom of it that someone's glued on.
What a
It's got
fucking mess.
Hulk hands. It's an absolute atrocity. This thing, but it's like this huge thing. So people just keep adding on it.
So you put a little bit of flair on there.
Yeah, a little bit of your.
Have you won it?
Yeah, I've never won it. No.
Wow.
I've never appreciated it enough.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're not doing your part though?
I'm cleaning my own coffee mug. I'm just not cleaning other people's.
Well, so
coffee
you're not
mugs.
doing your part
I
then.
want to know what you would put on this. What would your
I
flair be?
have no idea. I always wonder, like, what do I do with this
Yeah.
like trophy? It's huge. I wouldn't take it anywhere. I'll just leave it where it is.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
like, what
could
would
you?
I add?
I guess you couldn't nominate yourself because they would see the email.
Yeah, that was who it was
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
So, like, do you guys have anything like that at your
No,
work? Like,
no.
it's like a incentive. Like, that's what this
The
suggestion was.
closest is we do the daily quiz from the newspaper every
Okay,
day.
who wins that? What do you win out of that?
Well, so we it used to be if you won, you got a chocolate bar.
Okay.
And then now the quiz has just turned into us doing the quiz. Somebody brings chocolate and we all eat the chocolate.
Oh, well, that's better.
split
Everybody
this,
wins.
Let's split this Mars bar 12 ways and we'll get a piece.
but like, and we actually one of the guys at our work actually made this amazing like wrestling belts from like gold foil and stuff. So whenever you won the quiz,
Yeah.
you get like this wrestling belt.
That's sick.
And it started from somebody. Do you know like compound chocolate? That really cheap shit.
Yeah.
So it came in like this big, like oval shaped kind of container.
Yeah.
So he literally attached like cardboard on either side and turned it into a belt. So it was like full of chocolate and stuff, and like that was the prize that you won.
Oh, nice.
And then over the span, the belt kind of got destroyed and it got thrown out. So the belt doesn't exist
You didn't
anymore.
bring back the belt.
What
We
a
have no
shame.
incentive programs outside of that. I would
Okay.
say.
Well, I don't think we've got anything like that at my work. I mean, every now and then we do have like maybe a special morning tea that might have a little competition of some
Okay.
sort.
Yeah.
But nothing sort of generally like
Yeah,
day to day.
that's fair.
Okay, so that incentive program,
Yep.
has that inspired you to try harder or not really?
No, I haven't tried any extra for it. I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, the dishwasher's like ready to go. I'm like, I might empty it out. If I'm like, I've got like 5 minutes to kill, I'll do it.
Is it the same people winning all the time?
No, they always do someone different.
Oh, that's good.
That's
It's
fair.
like I said,
Your
the company I work
number will
for.
eventually come up.
Yeah, I know. There's 300 of us. I mean,
yeah.
you never know. Maybe.
Okay.
Good luck.
There's always someone new. But I feel like
We're like Marcus is that poor of a worker that he's probably 300.
probably not.
Let's
No,
be honest.
I feel like they always come from the same teams, though.
Okay.
So I feel like certain teams are like, will always vote, like, and so it's like, okay, it's
I
fair
wonder
enough.
if that some teams have a system and they're like, okay, now Tom, now it's your turn to win. So everybody send an email about Tom, and they just slowly
Pass
going around
around.
to every coworker.
That trophy will stay in our pod forever.
You should do that with your team. You should say, okay,
Everybody vote for me, all right? I am
yeah,
the
and
best.
then say next month we do you, and then
Yeah.
you rig the system, Marcus.
Rig
we
the
could rig the system.
Marcus saved my life. He gave me CPR,
He saved my life, and then he emptied the
and
dishwasher.
then he delivered my baby.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
I'm doing everything, guys.
If you had a suggestion box at your work, what's
Yeah.
something that you would suggest?
What would
Oh,
I
good
What would I
question.
suggest? I would suggest a microwave on my level of. So I'm in like the multiple buildings, and there's multiple levels. My level does not have a microwave
In that whole level.
in the whole level, so I have to
Oh.
go downstairs to go to the kitchen downstairs to put. There's a kitchen upstairs.
Travesty.
That has a fridge, but there's no
Can
microwave.
you bring
up
a
there.
microwave yourself and just have it on your desk?
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy a microwave and put it there.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
But
fair
that's what I
enough.
would suggest.
The one thing that I really want is to have like I'd love to have my workplace be like a Google sort of workplace.
Yeah.
Play some table tennis at lunch.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Have some activities like
Yeah.
15 minutes, play some table tennis,
Yeah.
let off some steam.
That way you're a little bit active as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I like that.
That's what I'd want to do.
Oh man, mine seems so crap now in
What is it?
comparison to
What-
Tom's.
what do you want to do that?
I wanted a faster pouring tap.
I mean, what like dystopian world?
But no,
do you
because
work
we have
with?
like
It's just dripping down.
Yeah, it's just
Wait a
like
minute now.
it's like all right.
it's a different form of water torture.
Damien, put your bottle under the sink now. By the end of the day, it'll
Yeah.
be filled up. It'll be fine.
Look, we have this like filtered water tap.
Yeah.
And I've timed it to fill my bottle. It takes like 3 minutes.
Whoa.
So I will turn it on and I'll do my morning routine with like breakfast and everything. And in that time, just let my thing fill while I'm doing everything I need to. Go back to my desk, log into my computer, come back. It's still filling up. It takes so bloody long.
I don't know how.
That's a fair enough complaint.
Is that one of those like water saving things? Like
I don't think so.
it's just a filtration system.
It's just
yeah.
torture. It's just like, you want water? Suffer. Here's a Coke.
I need
Yeah.
to be hydrated. Well, that's a basic human right. Water.
Yeah. We have another tap that I
Yeah.
could use, but this is I don't know.
This is the
Closer
filtered
one?
This is
stuff.
the filtered
Does
one.
the toilets flush fine?
Drink out of
No,
that.
I'm not drinking out of the bathroom.
Oh no, but do they flush fine?
Yeah, they're fine.
It sounds like the plumbing in that building is
It's
so
like,
bad.
maybe you should wish for a plumber to come fix your whole
Yeah,
water
exactly.
issues.
Yeah. Sorry, I was a bit confused. I'm not drinking out of the toilet bowl.
Okay, so let's answer the question for this person.
Yeah.
So what do they do about the people screwing with the
Okay,
HR
I
box?
think we've got a few ideas. I think the prize is one.
Yeah.
You got to put your name on
Put
it.
it in your vision cone. I like
Put
what you
it
said.
in the vision, okay?
Yeah.
Put it in, like, you don't need necessarily, like, if you want to keep it anonymous,
Yeah.
that's fine. Put it in your vision. You can see if there's, like, one group of people that are just constantly, like, fucking with you.
Yeah.
And then you can say, look, guys, you're the only ones that are actually putting suggestions in, and then it'll dig back suggestions. Please don't.
True.
You can't let the terrorists win.
No,
No.
never.
You have to keep the box out, right?
Keep the box.
yeah.
Keep the box.
What do you
Stand
think,
by your
Tom?
box.
I think stand by the box, and eventually the people that are joking about it will get over
Tired.
the joke.
Yeah, they get tired.
They'll grow tired of it. But then,
Don't ever call out the jokes. Like, don't ever say like at meetings, guys, please stop
Yeah,
putting your
yeah.
joke suggestions
Don't
in,
give them-
because that fuels the fire.
Yes.
I think
Yeah, right.
You
You're
got to
right.
leave it there because then eventually someone will get to the point where they're like, you know what? I'm going to say something. Like something might happen and they want to say something.
Yeah.
The box has to be there no
Yeah,
matter what.
exactly.
Rain or shine, that box is going to be there.
Yeah.
And if all else fails, put scorpions in the box. So
Yeah.
if you put the hands in there,
box, yeah.
they get destroyed.
So if they cut the bottom off and try to do dick in the box,
Pincers on their dick.
pincers on their dick. All right, I think we'll leave it there for the questions and the answers. Sorry for that. Who was that from?
that was from Nirvana, baby.
Nirvana Baby.
Pincers on that dick.
All right, that's creepy, Marcus.
child.
Yeah, right.
He's a child.
Not that child. Not that child. No
That-
pincers, please.
That is all the time we have for this week's episode. But great questions brought by Marcus and Damien and myself.
And
if I do
yourself,
say
Tom.
so.
But hey, Tom, take some credit, please.
Let's run through some plugs. If you want to get in touch with us,
Before we go into plugs,
Yeah.
I think we should also just say it is potential that we may not release an episode for the next couple of weeks.
that's true. We might not be back for a couple of
Yeah,
weeks.
Marcus is going on holiday. You're going to probably be a dad.
We're going to
very
be.
soon.
We never know. When,
Damien,
I'm
yeah.
busy doing nothing,
Damien's
complaining about taps.
Damien's got some games to play. He's got
That's true. That's true.
I do.
So we'll see how things go. We'll try and keep in touch with everyone, maybe on the Facebook or the Twitter.
Yeah, keep
So
me posted.
Maybe keep up to date with that there. So yeah, if you don't hear from us for a while, we'll be back shortly. Let's just enjoy our lives for now.
We enjoy our lives here,
Oh no,
Tom.
I was so glad that we were able to record this week's episode because it's part of our lives.
It's
to
routine.
record
Yeah,
this.
it's been
routine.
3 years now, essentially.
Crazy,
So.
crazy.
Yeah, nuts.
But if you want to get in touch with us and email us and just say hi, email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com. We can answer your questions as well. So it'll just be backlogged until we can record.
Yeah, exactly.
Let us-
We'll get to we'll answer it on the day you send it.
Oh.
And then on the podcast, more likely.
We'll do both. Yeah, exactly. And as I said, you can follow us on Facebook or on Twitter. You can just check us out there. Keep up to date with the show. Listen to us on Spotify. Our podcast is on there. But of course, we're also on iTunes, which is where we want you to head to rate, subscribe, and leave a review. 5 stars would be great.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for this week. Thank you to everyone out there for listening. Thank you, of course, to Marcus.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you to Damien.
Thank you so much.
And as we end every episode, stay curious.